Hi, I'm Liliana Tobar with Paul Mitchell School in Nashville. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do dark makeup styles for hazel eyes. Because the hazel eyes are neutral in temperature, you can use any kind of shades. Today I'm going to be using a gray palette and some other basic tools that you need are a highlighter fluffy brush, a flat shading brush, and a fluffy blender brush. Along with that, you'll need a base to be able to adhere all the colors to the eye. And I prefer a dark cream base as well that I put on top. A gel eyeliner, or you can also use a simple black pencil. So you have more control. If you don't have a base, you can also use a basic concealer. You can also add a little bit under the corner of the inner eye. I'm going to dab it in. Next, I'll use the dark shade as a cream base as well. Since we're going for dark, you want to be careful with this as well and apply slowly at the bottom, towards the bottom lid. I'm going to go ahead and cover the lid as much as you can. You tap it in. So use your brushes to be able to blend in more color and more colors into it. So you have your base. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take your flat shading brush, and you want to go ahead and use, since I'm using grays today, I'm going to use a lighter shade of gray. I'm going to tap it on. Tap to get any excess color off. You basically follow the same shapes, the same technique that you used with the cream base. Now that you have that, you can go ahead and take your blending brush, take your darker shade of gray. Now with this, you want to think about small circles. You want to think about applying it in a V shape and blend it in. I like to use brushes that have both synthetic and natural materials. So you definitely want to invest in some good brushes if you want to follow and apply dark makeup. I'll add one more. Blending is definitely the key. You don't want to see any lines. Again, I'm just thinking of that V shape in that outer corner of that crease. And do the same to the other side. Again, just make a small circle. Work your way from the outside in. If you wear contacts, another tip that I would probably have is to put them in afterwards so that your eyes don't get red. You can go ahead and take your highlighter brush And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and you can do a variety of things. You can use a highlighter that has some metallic shades if you are going out in the evening, or you can use a flat color as well. Today, since I do like wearing dark makeup during the day, I know it's typically not suggested, but I'm going to go ahead and use a flat vanilla color. And start highlighting the top of the eyelid. You can use a vanilla or any matte color that maybe has a little bit of pink undertones, because the pink, since they kind of fall into the category of violet hues, are complementary to hazel eyes and to green, so it'll definitely bring out the green in your eye, in the hazel eyes. So now that I put the highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and take a black and start blending some of that color in. You have total control over how dark you want to go ahead and color your eyes, or your eyeshadow, your eyelid, sorry. You want to go ahead, and another suggestion I would have is to go ahead and curl your eyelashes. You can use any type of base to lengthen them, and a good black mascara. And like I said, you can use an eye pencil, black eye pencil, or you can also use a gel liner. For that you would need a brush that is slanted, a flat slanted brush, to be able to go ahead and add that on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And you want to apply at the lowest part of the eyeliner, of the eyelid. Again, you can make this as dramatic as you want, depending on how thick, how dark you want to go ahead and use. I put a little bit underneath. If you have smaller eyes, you want to go ahead and probably focus on creating a thicker liner on the bottom to open it up. I'm going to make sure you have that inner corner. I like using the gel because it stays on longer. So if you have a difficult time with watery eyes, you can find a waterproof gel liner. And if you do this in the morning and you have somewhere to go in the evening, you can go ahead and add a little bit of your black shadow on top of what you've already done. It definitely helps it stay on the entire day. It also helps blend any kind of lines that are apparent that were created with the gel. You can also do the same with when you use the eyeliner pencil. I definitely always suggest to use or to invest in one of these type of brushes to be able to smooth out any kind of lines that may appear. Go ahead and add a little bit of mascara. Again, it's your preference in what type of mascara you choose to use. I have a difficult time taking it off, so I stay away from waterproof. But that's also a good one to use if you have watery eyes. Another suggestion I would have, if you have the time, or if you want to go ahead, if you create this look for the day, if you want to do accentuate or touch up for the evening, if you're going to go out, I would take a color, an eyeshadow that matches your hair color, and rather than using a pencil to fill in your eyebrows, I suggest using, again, another slanted brush to be able to go ahead and fill in your eyebrows. You definitely have more control and it looks more natural. You can just dab it in there, especially the corners where we tend to have a little less hair. It makes a big difference. Definitely makes your eyes stand out. The same technique, you kind of just, with this you kind of brush it in. You don't want to see any lines. You want to definitely make this look natural. So again, the slanted brush is very useful in these corners here. In order to achieve this look, a must-have item is your dark colored cream base. I'm Liliana Tovar, and thank you for watching.